So we look at the setup here now, just in the fact you can kind of see your lead arm a bit more clearly. This is obviously it's set up with both these, okay, but as that club goes back now, you can see when the club is moving, there you go. As you go back now, all kind of goes back as one movement here now, and your left shoulder now there set up is kind of visible, where here, I can't see your left shoulder at all. Now, when that left shoulder starts becoming clearly seen, that there, I guess, maybe more here, that's sort of where your shoulders are now set up on the left-hand one. Look how far the club's gone back. He's gone back a few frames, so he's going back to on the edge of your shadow. But look at your right elbow, so now your right elbow's starting to bend. So all these different things now, by the time your shoulders get where they want to be, other body parts and components are in different positions. So now when you're at the top of the back, so then you've got to try and readjust as you come back to the ball impact. You've then got to try and hang on to the body to not spin too much. 8, 9 and wedge, you're probably not looking to whack them that hard anyway. You can kind of deliver the club back to the ball with no real problems. And worst case scenario, you pull a wedge a bit to the left. You get a long iron in your hand, 4 or 5 on that kind of thing. It starts there because the face is open. It goes over that way. Okay, so getting the shoulders squared off here now, everything kind of work back as kind of one movement here now. You get a nice good shoulder turn there. Club nicely above your whole shoulders there now as you're coming back down. There's coming to impact now. That's just before impact, and your right elbow now we can see is kind of tucked underneath and behind your left arm in a good position. Okay, able to release the club through, and that ball go pretty much where you want it to go. Just a little bit left, at least you're able to square that club face up. It's gone a little bit left because you're always fighting these longer clubs to not do that. When you start seeing a ball just do that, you go, okay, I don't need to start the ball further left to compensate for something that I'm not doing anymore. But then you sort of moved that around. And again, we worked, well, you worked a lot, to be fair, so I say, on getting your lower half and your body set up, because your lower half was over there. When your lower half was over there set up, your shoulders were kind of square to target. What you've then done is you've moved your lower half here and your top half's kind of gone with it, and you're going that way. So now your body and your top and your bottom half are kind of out of sync. Okay. Like I say, most things below that, knees, hips, feet, are more contact elements, okay? This, hands and the club are directional elements, okay? So if you're hitting the golf ball a bit all over the place direction-wise, check your club, your grip and your shoulders. If you're striking like a complete plonker, look at your feet, your ball position and your lower half movement, okay? Because that's generally going to be more related to kind of impact. That's more related to direction.
Right, cool.
Okay, but so many golfers hit the ball left, where are my feet going? You're looking at the wrong element or the wrong factor,
Okay.
And then if you change that, as a good golfer, you might move the feet here, which would be wrong, which then might cure that. So now you've got 2 wrongs making a right, and the ball might go, oh, actually going really straight now. But you're doing so through 3 or 4 different means, and then having to try and time that all together. When the timing's a bit out, it's big out,
Yeah, it's big out.
If everything's square, exactly, If everything's square, generally the strike's going to be universally pretty solid, and the misses will be kind of like in there. Okay, if you've got, imagine your car, if your track on your car was way left and your steering wheel was, when it was straight, was way to the right, you had to try and, if you got it wrong, you'd be like, well, hang on, you'd be crashing quite a lot, wouldn't you? So, makes sense? Good. Yeah. Good man, very good, buddy. Keep it up. Yeah.
I'll keep
keep working on that. We'll go on the golf course and then the next sort of lesson afterwards and get that alignment there. And again, I'd work on that skills challenge, okay? That's going to be a really good...
It's pretty boring hitting balls all the time.
It can be, yeah. What I'll do is on here, so when you're on there, if you go to the screen there now, I'll record over here so you can remind yourself. If you go to OK now, because when you first come on there, if you just go back to cross, go to cross top right. So when you come on, there you go, it will say there. So click compete, competition, skills challenge, custom challenge, and then the foresight default skills challenge. Load and start, So those 6 steps, you've done it now 3 times. It's just like clicking thing in your phone, and it's so simple as, Okay, mate?